It's around -10 today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's cold. It's really cold. The snow and the wetness is all gone though. So I did sell some stuff, so I do have to take that to the post office. Always the first priority. We have to get, we have to get the children's toys to them before Christmas. Really hard in Canada. I have to go pretty far away. I keep buying things from FedEx, which is not as close as UPS, but it's cheaper. So that's why I do that. I think I have one FedEx and one UPS, and I don't know why I tell people not to buy toys from. Well, yes, I do. I don't want you guys buying toys from me. You give me enough reason in life. Outfit, yeah. So I think I'm going to put on the standard favorite, and I guess I'm going to put on a shirt underneath this, so just to make sure that I'm really nice and warm. So we can pull out the outfit that I'm going to put on today, and the black distressed jeans, the matching outfit, and then I don't think my gray plaid shirt. I only have one plaid shirt to wear. These might all go. I might have this one is staying. There's very few of these that are actually appropriate for the time of year, that the only time of year that I would wear any of. Oh, there's this one. Forgot about this one. All right, it's not plaid, so it's like this thicker cotton shirt. That one I can wear. But the most of these are supposed to be for spring, summer wearing, and I just can't wear them during those times of the year because I can't wear any clothes during those times of year. Such a fluctuating temperature person. I guess that's not really true. I always run hot. Like, I will be dressed up really warm today, but everybody else will be like in these parka things, and I mean, they'll just say, he just has a sweater and an open jacket on. Why is he only wearing that amount of clothes? That was a good old person voice, which is really my own voice. I see the bag that we want to get today. I have such a mess from making toy. Actually, it doesn't look that messy. It's pretty messy though. I don't even want you to see. Actually, it's way better than having the boxes. These boxes are still here and it would be so easy to get rid of because you can see how they're dwindling down. And those ones right there are all empty. The ones right there, which I put back in the closet, but at least it's tidier. But that stuff can all go into those boxes. So why is it not happening? And I can still get into the closet. See how that works? It's getting better and better, and the more stuff I get rid of, the more stuff I want to get rid of, and I'm really happy about that. Let's grab this bag. I think there's finally a piece of yarn in here. I have to be very careful. I accidentally, when I was recording, oh, this is the bad lighting. I accidentally dropped something on my computer and it stopped recording today when I was making a video, and then so today was not the day for that to happen because I was and I mean it's way earlier than normal for me to making this video, still under the circumstances that it took me an extra 2 hours to make the video because I had to upload the footage to a other website, combine the clips together, then download the video, and then upload it again to YouTube. That's why I don't edit videos anymore. Okay, so we have, I love my brown paper parcel. I love that. I love the clothespin and the, what do you call this? Pine cone. So happy to have those. I'm going to stick them over in my festive bowl. This is my Christmas tree this year. Decorating the Christmas tree. Decorating Snake Mountain and Castle Grayskull. I'm such a nerd and I love it. Maybe we'll get N today. Look at my artwork. It's baby toy floor maps. That's the kind of thing I like as art. I also like turn of the century pottery though. That's my artwork too. I gotta be careful with the computer because it's like today is the 13th, the unlucky day. because I think I'm gonna, because, what? Because it shut down. Because, yeah, let's try not to move things around. I mean, I was moving around. I gotta exercise again. That's very important. Uh-oh. Maybe okay, so because I'm going out, I'm really worried about what if I find pizza buns on clearance? And then I thought maybe when I go out, like, it takes, like, the time that I'll be going out, that would be the time that I'd be at home making dinner, like just baking potatoes. But then by the time I run around and do all of the thing, well, it's just taking the parcels. But that's the other thing. So I know. Okay. See, this is why I'm like everyone else. I know that I don't eat refined foods, and you do. I think a lot of it has to do with money. I think the reason why I'm not a better person is because I would buy, I don't know, is it just an excuse? Is it just an excuse to eat processed foods? I mean, in the end, I don't believe, there's so many, this is such a complicated issue. It's really bad for you. Like, processed foods are really, really bad for you. We all know this, but we can't stop eating them. All of us. And I think probably the people who preach the most about it, like who I watch, I think they're probably the bad people eating candy all the time. So I admit that I say never. This is how I work. I get it might be an ADHD thing. I don't know. I came up with this solution on my own, and I see other people do it. They don't do it. They don't do it they don't do it purposely. That's not the right word that I'm looking for. But they say that they don't do these things, telling themselves and believing that they don't ever. They say, I never do that. I don't. But they actually do it all the time. I do that knowing that I say, I don't eat refined sugar. I don't eat bread. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat meat. I don't eat cheese. Knowing that there's times where I don't have there's always an option. There are always bananas and apples at the grocery store. That's why you have no excuse, except for your addiction. I'm not over my addiction yet, though, so I should just, what I should do is I should just go to the courier office and not go anywhere else and come straight home and make my potatoes. Actually, maybe today is the day I get to do something even a little special. I get to have rice pudding because I got the raisins today, which are just 100% raisins, no added oil, no nothing. I was so surprised to see these at the dollar store. Let me double check here. Raisins may contain peanuts, almonds, cashews, walnuts. That wouldn't be so bad, but that just means that those things are processed in the factory. It's so rare to find raisins that don't have bad oils added to them, and all oils are bad, except I say coconut, olive oil, maybe avocado oil. Look for the cold press stuff where oil wasn't heated, because then it turns into something else. At least that's what the people tell us. What I believe, do you want to know what I believe? Which there's no science behind or anything, but it's instinctual, and I know this. It's that I'm going to use the word God, and if you follow me that that's a ridiculous word for me to use, but she put that egg together on purpose. She put that yolk and the white and all of that stuff is together. You don't separate it. You eat it together. Just like the raisin, which is actually a grape, but it's dehydrated. There's a lot of bad things said about dried fruit because it's this intense amount of sugar that's condensed. But I mean, it's like, I would eat this many grapes. I know this is a lot of grapes, but I would definitely eat that many grapes. However many grapes it took to make this package, I would eat infinite amount of grapes. And that's what we do as wild cavemen. We would go around eating all of the things. Okay, back to the whole point. So why I see the coconut oil and the olive oil semi okay. We're still not. It's not that whole food together, but you're kind of like squeezing it out. It's like a drop of orange juice out of the orange. It's is the whole food. There wasn't like this chemical process to extract something that's impossible to get out. Like, think about corn oil. That was big back in the 70s and 80s. Do they still make corn oil? I think mostly canola oil, which isn't even really a plant. It's like cottonseed oil they use for food sometimes in like canned meats and stuff. It's to get think about okay, to get oil out of a vegetable is unbelievable. Like, what would you have? Corn isn't oily. What do you have to do to get the oil out of there? Now, you have to run it through machines and process it and heat it and cool it and do all of these things that alter its composition. Oh my goodness, I'm preaching to you. But with like a cold press oil, you're like basically what you're doing is you're squeezing the olive, and they cold press means that they try to cool the system down so that the oil isn't heating and turning into something else, because that's a chemical reaction happens to the oil and it churns, and then your body uses the chemical reacted oil in a different way that it would use the unprocessed, the unchemical reacted oil. So that's the basic breakdown of, at least, I mean, just like the doctors are told all of these things that they tell their patients that they have to believe. I was just told these things, but I'm stepping back. I'm looking at it from a broader picture, and I'm applying common sense to it, and basically common sense. So it's like you take a big bunch of olives and you squeeze them, and then what's dripping out is the oil, and that's what you use. So that is a whole food. And then when you need to heat oils, here's another thing. Think about tropical oils. That's why tropical oils do have this better connotation, where the scientists and these people who don't know anything, that are just like applying logic to this concept, is that tropical oils grow in a place where it's intensely hot. The sun is beating down on these pieces of fruit and vegetables intensely, so hot, hundreds of degrees, not like -10, like 100 degrees. It's so hot, and if you've been in the sun, you know that being in the sun is even hotter than like walking around in the sun with the air blowing out. So it's hot. They're exposed. They know how to react to heat. So you can put them into frying pans and stuff, because they are better at, frying an egg on the pavement. It's the same sort of thing. These some plants on our planet are really good at, I was going to take down another bag, are really good at handling hot temperatures. Unlike this guy, not good at handling hot temperatures, not good at handling cold temperatures. We got a Barbie today. Let's take a look at this Barbie. Got Barbie, this is my toy for the day. I got a Barbie doll. I was just playing with my action figure Barbie doll mashups. They're Ken doll. So here she is. She's got a little skirt on. I am really impressed by the face paint on these toys from the Dollar Tree. Do I stop at the how many dollar stores do I stop at today? I know what the right thing to do is. I know the right thing to do is go to the courier and then come straight home. Don't look at the discounted produce, or not. I don't buy discounted produce. Yeah, I don't. That's very strange. It's not very strange, because that stuff is rotten. You just really can't use it. The discounted bread products, they're not moldy yet. They're just a day before their expiration date, and you can even stick them in the oven and make them even better. I do not like this lighting. When I'm making a video, put the whole video in a horrible place. Okay, Dolly. There she is. I'm going to stick her, where am I going to stick her? Oh, I'm going to stick her in the container. I'm going to take the yarn. Oh, here we go. We got my favorite, just like those sweaters that I showed you the other day. It's like, it's fake. It's not real wool. It's plastic wool, which here I am preaching all of this stuff. I do feel really guilty about all the plastic. Look, I didn't need to buy this plastic. Does this one really? This one doesn't really. The Barbie ones aren't really sparking the joy for me, I have to admit. However, do you know what does? It's this little collection of fun when I do see them all together, and especially I put my older dinosaurs that I had in here. So now that I have the matching ones, and then I'm adding the ones that I didn't have to the collection. And I got Transformers in here too. If you haven't been following along, but we better get to the blocks. Hopefully my gratitude blocks are gonna stem up something great. I am grateful for getting the raisins today. Rice pudding takes a really long time to make, though. I could just eat the raisins, though. Yeah, what an option. Oh no, we have three blocks today. I forgot the tea one day. We've got the lemon ginger. Very weird that they don't call it lemon ginger. Normally lemon ginger tea is called lemon ginger, but they call it lemon and ginger. And it's got ginger root, which, I added ginger and cinnamon, which is something I used to do all the time, to my hot chocolate this morning. It was so delicious. It tasted like it was an eggnog hot chocolate. So I was very happy with that little concoction. But we've got ginger root, lemon, and ginger flavors naturally fortified. Ginger and lemon flavors naturally fortified. That doesn't even make sense, but it's all one thing. Lemongrass, blueberry leaves. Oh, blackberry leaves. Oh, I like that. And then we have lemon peels, which I like that too. Always eat the skins of your food. I know lemon peels and orange peels aren't easy to eat. Bananas, you can eat banana peels. I've not done that yet. That is something I would do if I had extra time in the kitchen. I would look at some of those banana peel recipes, because I love the fact that you don't waste any of the food. That's why apples, I sometimes peas. Pea. Okay, so we got pea. Didn't I say that I wanted a pea? Oh, this is so hard. Really, I guess it's the pressure. That's why this is good for me. We got a C. We got a P. We've got an N and an A, which we get a lot. And we got an E and an R. And I said that I'm so happy. I'm grateful that we got raisins today. So grateful that we got raisins. I'm grateful for my little parcels wrapped up in paper, and I'm grateful for paper. I love brown paper parcels tied up with string, and I think it's packages. I think it's the real song. Cardboard. Am I grateful for cardboard? I do like cardboard, but gratitude for cardboard. Perseverance. I'm trying too hard. Trains. I do talk about trains a lot. Father, railwayman. Grandfather, railwayman. Apples. Love the apples. Number one. My astrological symbol, Aries. I am grateful that I'm an Aries. I think it's really special. I'm over to the bad lighting situation again. Who cares? Grateful that, the thumbnail. That's the worst part of these videos, that I have to make a thumbnail after I'm uploading one of the other videos when I'm recording this one. I think that I'm not going to have the tea right now. I could, because I started boiling that before I went live. This jacket is driving me crazy there. See how it doesn't fit in, but It's still really dirty. I don't want to put it in the closet because it's got mud, even though I brushed it off. But I guess I need to wash it. But it's also good to have to. I should put it down in the front hall closet. That's what I should do with it. I don't want to though. I like that jacket. I want to keep it here. A is Fair Advent Calendar and apples, which we talked about. Will I buy apples today? No, because I'm on my diet. Or am I going to be on my diet? But then I could also... I keep forgetting that I don't eat refined food. That I forget that. And your body tricks you and tells you that, oh no, you just this one time. Oh, we're back to this again. That we'll just make this one exception, just this, and then, but you shouldn't do that. I forget, and I know this, and I don't. My brain is actually doing something on purpose to make me forget that I actually don't like the way it. I actually like how my whole foods taste better than this processed stuff. I actually do like it better. I would rather have my roasted potatoes are delicious. I love them so much. More than I enjoy eating them more than I enjoy eating the pizza buns. But when I'm there and I'm like, oh wow, it's discounted. And it's a treat and I think I like it more. But the whole time I'm eating it, I'm not enjoying it. Well, that's not. I don't know if that's true about the pizza buns. Pizza tastes pretty good. I don't know. Great. I'm grateful that we got raisins. I'm grateful that it brought up this conversation. I'm grateful that it's making me realize that I should my realization. Grateful for that. That I really shouldn't stop by any dollar store because the dollar store might have the cookie assortment, which is $1.50 for 400 grams of cookies. That's a lot of cookies for that price, and it's assortment, so it's a variety, and you get to have this like mixed bag of different tastes and sensations. But so is my crudité platter, or what do you call that? Why are these words all different languages? Like crudité, that's French for chopped up vegetables, or charcuterie. I guess that if it's charcuterie, it must be Italian, but that doesn't sound Italian. Charcuterie, I guess, with an I. I do think about that every night before I go to bed. I should probably just go and get one right now. Like, all I have to do is get some vegetables and some olives and put some nuts on a board, and then I can even put hummus, slap some hummus down on there. Maybe that's what I should have for dinner. And it's the same thing I have for dinner anyway, just some vegetables and some dipping sauce. That's what I have for dinner every day, unless I find pizza. We do have a P. Uh-oh, is that a sign? If the pizza, no, see, that's the thing. Like, it's like, okay, it's on sale and everything, but it's poison. It's actually poison. These I'm using this these are gratitude blocks, and I'm not grateful for poison, but I am grateful that I know it's poison, and I shouldn't go, and I shouldn't look at the stores, and maybe the store will have a toy that I want, but I can't have any more toys. I have to get rid of, what is wrong with me? There is definitely something wrong there, but I'm just trying to live day by day and make each. See, that is the argument we give ourselves. What is this video? Whoa. I was thinking about yesterday's video and how I remembered how I started to talk about something. And just like today, I'm not finishing it. And then I'm like, I must sound like a crazy person. Maybe I am a crazy person. I mean, I have all of the traits of a crazy person. And I'm isolated. and I want to be isolated. That's the difference. Is I want to be isolated. I'm not lonely at all. Way not lonely. Am I not though? Why am I? Why do I talk? How can I talk for an hour a day about nothing? It's kind of cool. Kind of cool though. Talk to myself? I do talk to myself. Not so much. Interesting. Not so much recently because of this, which basically I am talking to myself. Who's watching these videos anyway? The stuff is poison. It's literally poison. It literally causes cancer. We all know this. We still eat this stuff. And what is wrong with us? We all know. The argument where I was going was that we've got to live here and be happy, and that's my argument for existence. Is that people say that they need to come up with their purpose, and really that's a lot of people's argument, is that you have to find your purpose to be happy, and we don't have any purpose. It's, I guess, this is one of the things that does drive people crazy, is that when you know too much, and not saying that I know too, because I'm dumb, right? We've come to that conclusion, but I can be both really smart and really stupid at the same time, I guess. But when you think too much, when you think that, when you're aware of these things, that something, see your finger, something makes up what that's made up of, and something has to, even though we can't see it, something has to make that up, and something has to make what that is up, and something has to make what that is up. There's no beginning. As much as science tries to tell us, oh yes, but that's it, that's the bottom line, there is no bottom line. Something has to make that something up, and we're not supposed to be able to comprehend that, but I'm comprehending that. Something makes up that, makes up that, makes up that, makes up that. It's impossible for that not to be. I guess that's where that's where the religious need comes from, because that's impossible. And just like that goes on forever and forever, and beyond that is something like we're part of something. This earth is something that makes up something, and that galaxy makes up something, and that thing that the galaxy makes up, that something, I guess, do they call those Milky Ways? Or that makes up something, and that we can't see beyond that, but that makes up something, and that makes up something. And I guess that's the struggle that people have. But when you think about that, and you think about how you're just in the middle here, and it's all worthless, and it really has no meaning. You have no meaning. Isn't that like the whole Fight Club thing was about that? I like the aesthetics of Fight Club. It was really cool, that part, but I don't like these preaching, here I am doing it though. But I don't like that. Because it's like, I don't know, I find it too obvious. But anyway, the reason is just to live here. So why not eat those cakes and cookies and muffins? And the reason, here, let me tell you the reason why you don't eat the poison. It's because you want your life to you want to feel good. And it does, that stuff does destroy. The reason, which I guess maybe depending on if you think I'm crazy or not, depending if I think I'm crazy or not, the reason is, I forgot what I was talking about. Now I really forgot what I was talking about. Okay, I was talking about the poison that we're eating, and we have to live our best day, and we have to nurture, because we need our existence to be as good feeling as possible. And when you consume the drugs, even the prescription drugs, they take away from the good feeling. Now it sounds like I am crazy, and I've never been on meds before. Just a FYI. And I would never take them, so then okay, stop. Pull your thoughts together. Pull it together. Now I'm remembering the people on here saying that they have ADHD, and how they have such bad ADHD, and that this is bad, and I haven't even been diagnosed. When you can't even when there's so many things coming to your head at the same time, and you can't get them all out of your mouth, and then there's another thing, and you have to jump on that because you'll forget it. This stuff is poison, and we know it's poison. It causes ailments. It causes inflammation. It makes our backs hurt, and it makes our bodies hurt, and it makes our brains not work. Possibly, maybe that's why my brain doesn't work well in the first place. And I do eat all of this nutritious food. We want our time. We want our time here. We don't want. It's the same thing. The one thing I can agree with all the mojo stuff is the gratitude, because the intake from, we want to feel as good as possible, and the way to feel good as possible while we're here is to be good and see good and feel good. What I was talking about yesterday, which is so confusing, is that maybe our concept of good isn't really what good is. But my argument for that is always that positive is good, negative is bad. So killing something, destroying something is bad. It has to go away. But then, now it's like, well, when we pick an apple or chop down a tree, or we're destroying that apple, so it's not necessary. There's good things from taking. I'm not a vegetarian, even though I don't normally eat meat or dairy or any of that stuff. But I don't want to take a club and beat a seal over the head. I don't want to do that. They're cute. Baby animals are cute. They make baby animals cute on purpose, so we don't club them. I'm pretty sure of that. Like, that's adorable. So it will survive. But is an older cow that much uglier that we can knock it over the head and chew on its leg? None of us, but most humans today, at least the ones over here in the North America spot, we don't come upon that where we need to come up with food somehow. We did. I think that's why English took over. My argument for why English, or my hypothesis, my guess of why white English people took over the majority of the world and colonized and did all of that stuff. It was because they were living in conditions where they had to think about food. I think that's what happened. Some people say it's because they started eating bread. But my hypothesis, and the grains and that abundance of carbohydrate, but fruits and vegetables are all carbohydrates. I mean, there's nothing more nourishing and energy inducing than a fresh piece of produce, a mango or a pineapple or one of those things. So that is a stupid argument for people who say that the people who started milling are smart. The reason they started milling is because they had to think. There's no food. It's cold. I'm spitting. There's nothing growing. I'm thinking about the raisins. There's nothing growing around on the earth. So more brain power had to be used. They had to, and then I don't know. And with brain function comes also doing horrible things with your hands, apparently, and taking over and needing to conquer and that stuff. Because, and then meanwhile, people can live in their tribes and be perfectly happy with their friends and their family and their stories but man is evil. we're not going to go on that tangent again, though. Men, even probably in those, yeah, we're barbaric, and we may never lose that. No, we won't ever. We'll destroy ourselves. We'll always be barbaric. We'll destroy ourselves, and we are destroying ourselves. And I'm all for it, because there are better things here that we need to leave alone on this planet. And actually, I'm not all for it. It's just inevitable. And that's why I know time travel. That's just make me sound super crazy, but that's why I know time travel doesn't exist. Because humans, we don't make it to where it's possible. In fact, it's probably not possible at all. And I think I've said this in one of these recent videos, that it's like a solar-powered light bulb. This is the reason behind it. Don't ask me why it's the reason behind it. A solar-powered light bulb or a solar-powered screen can't power itself from the light bulb. And that's why that forever machine doesn't work, and that's why time travel can't exist. But also, if time travel ever did exist, it would become so abundant that we would see people traveling. There would be time travelers all over the place. It wouldn't be a secret. Everyone would be able to do it, and so there'd be so many people visiting now. It wouldn't be. You can't keep things like that a secret. Over time and evolution, more and more people would want. Just like it would be part of your watch where you could do it. Every single human being on the planet couldn't hide that fact. So there would be people. There'd be people time traveling all the time. They wouldn't be like, well, I don't know, maybe next. No. The same argument. They'd be doing it. They'd be time traveling. They'd be here. We would have known no other way. We wouldn't even exist. This couldn't even exist if there was time traveling, because it would destroy itself automatically. Because there'd be people coming in, and we already know that we know that we're going to die anyway before it. So yeah, it's impossible. Just like there's no aliens. The weird thing that people are finding, that all the alien proof that's come out, the last 2 years, is it that even they say that there's aliens? I don't believe in aliens, so I don't know how that's possible. How can there be something that exists that I've never seen before? Wait a minute. That's the stupidest thing I've said today. Okay, we won't go down that route. But I don't believe in aliens. Could they? No, I don't. I think what happened here, I don't think there's anything with consciousness. But that's a man-made earth word. So I don't think, there's organic. Yeah, no, I can say consciousness. I can use that term. I think we're the only place where life happened. I think rocks and water and elements and all the periodic table stuff, all that stuff, that's real, that exists. Where it grew legs and started walking around on ground and making plastic and stuff, that I don't think that happened anywhere else, and I don't think it ever could, because the same argument is that the world is infinite, and that's why it can't happen. Why am I doing this today? Anyway, that argument that it's infinite, of course. There's a million scenarios of you out there. That's what they say, doing the same thing, and then there's every infinite possibility of you doing a fraction of something different, and that hurts the brain. But I don't believe that. I just believe that right here is the only place where it happened, and all the rest of it is just dust and stone and dark and grit and all of those metals, and maybe even water, but nothing living in the water, because water is just a mix of molecules which are made up of something, which are made up of something, which are made up of something. When I started this, I said I hope there's an end, didn't I? Now I can't remember, but I think that counts enough. I could go back and watch it, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I said something about P. We overworked P. The raisins are good enough. I don't know what we do for E. I don't know if maybe I'm starting to fail at this. The reason I guess why I'm starting to fail at this is because we're getting a lot of repeat letters, and I wish I could have had one letter for each day. Do you believe in ESP? I've had a lot of psychic experiences. So, but yeah, I think there's mathematical EMC squared for RP. Total nonsense today. Do I say that's enough? I can't talk forever. I do have to upload videos. This is probably one of the shorter videos, but I think I've done enough. I think I've said too much. I've definitely said too much. I'm going to go through the letters one more time. I'm not going to go all manic and stuff. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to think too much. I'll just do basic ones. I got to think of something that I've never thought before though. And maybe I even said it before and I don't even remember. A. It's really hard because Advent and Apple, and we've had A so many times. That means we have had N so many times too. Nourishment. Nourishment is a good thing, and what a great reminder for today. Don't buy the refined foods. Come home and make your potatoes and just eat your raisins that you can be so grateful for. I got an E. I got the R and I got the E because I have everything I need. And that is something that these people tell us all the time. And you do have everything you need. I think I even have I have too much, in fact, to be honest. There's way too much going on at one time. So, but we do have everything we need. And wait, what am I talking about? Now I feel stupid again. I feel stupid. I feel dumb. I feel dumb for making this video. I feel dumb. This is supposed to be a positive experience, but I'm trying too hard. Maybe I'm not really trying. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough. There's the dichotomy. I don't like how I look. Oh wait, what's happening? Am I having an existential crisis? Am I having a no? I'm just a simple everyday item that's on this earth. Well, then I am grateful for Earth, and I'm grateful for every day. Okay, every day. Finally. Okay, that's all we had to do. All right, just step back. I am grateful for the everyday. I am grateful for the mundane. That's what I want. That's what I want my life to be. That's what I'm so ready for. I don't understand people who retire and are miserable. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm retired. I'm also the R word that you're not allowed to say, that I say sometimes. I'm definitely that. But I'm grateful for being on Earth, even though I've overwhelmed my stay. I've got nothing left to do. I really feel that. Oh yeah, your purpose. That's what they say. But I tried so much stuff, and either I'm tired or I give up. And I mean, this is both positive and negative, but I think that's what the themes seem to be turning into these blocks. I really do. I am so grateful for the everyday. I want that to be my life. I want it to be easier. I really need it to be. And I'm trying really hard. I can't believe I'm making 3 videos a day when I don't have time to make 1 video a day. But I mean, they say say it's good to push yourself and to try experiment. I'm experimenting. Okay, we've really gone overboard with that, and now I don't even remember the artist, but I was coming up with some really good ones. Rustic was one that I was really grateful for. I am grateful for my rustic exterior, and I'm actually. I used to be so pretty when I was a little girl. When I was a little boy, that I looked like a little girl. And I did not like that, and I am glad that I turned kind of rugged and rustic in my older years, even though now I really wish I would have taken advantage of that, and I wish I would have, do I? I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here like this. That'd probably be better if I wasn't here like, whoa, why am I taking such a downward spiral now? Maybe it's because I talked myself out of having pizza buns. And now I'm wasting time. I definitely did something for N and A, and we really didn't do anything for A, but there's been so many A's. I can be grateful for this advent calendar, even though it is kind of stressing me out and making me feel really stupid, and like I'm wasting my time and your time, and who would want to listen to this foolishness? Do we have an L for a loss? An L. Definitely an L. C. I was just going to say all of the bad female genitalia words that start with a C. I am grateful for those things. So, can I just... Oh, this animal. Look at the weird animals. I love these blocks, and I love the art. Look at this helicopter. I love the art on these. These bring me so much joy. Do we have a B? Can I... Oh, let's go through my favorite things again. Hangers. We didn't get those. We've got glass jars. We didn't get a G. We didn't get a J or a J or a G today. Cotton. We can say the cotton again because I do love cotton, and I am putting on my cotton outfit, and I should probably get dressed now while I'm saying it. And I am going to return my polyester blend Dickies suit because I can't wear it. I was hoping we would get tea tree oil today so I could talk about that. I am grateful that I'm 50 and have kind of abs. I think I want to be one of those Instagram guys that are all that have big muscles and stuff, but I don't want to spend that much time at the gym. But maybe then waste all my time doing shit like this and playing with toys and dollies and shit. And I don't believe in I don't believe in, what's that word? A little bit of everything. Did I put the shirt back? Why did that win, and why did I put that back? In moderation. I don't believe in moderation. That goes back to the whole part where we talk about really stinky and sweaty today. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, because who's watching this video now anyway? The Walmart tea tree oil, I had blisters under my armpits when I put it under, and they do tell you not to put it directly on your skin, dilute tea tree oil. No, they don't, because you put it as an anyway. It could have been because I was sweating and I was hot, and then by putting it on, but maybe it's not. Maybe the quality of which would make sense, it's way cheaper. The quality of the tea tree oil from Walmart is not as good quality as the other stuff that I've been using, which was twice the price. But maybe I have to use twice the price stuff, or maybe it was just that one instant. But now I'm thinking that I do remember getting these blisters under my armpits before. I mean, it's kind of scary when you have blisters under your armpits, right? And it was burning, and then I looked, and they had like welts, but they did go away very quickly because I rinsed them off with water. But you know what? We don't have to worry about me smelling, because guess what? We don't care. And I'm gonna be so covered up in this stuff. And it's almost laundry day, so definitely won't wear this shirt again. And I can move on to the other one of these too. Anyway, I want to make sure, and plus it's gonna be too cold. I'm not gonna be sweating anymore. I'm just gonna make sure that I have lots of layers on, because you can always take them off. And this is such a cute outfit too. And I'm also going to put on one of my hats. You can help me decide. Oh, I'm grateful for my hats. And I'm grateful that I know my purpose. And you know what my purpose is? And you know what your purpose is? You know what the meaning of life is? This is a good way to end the video. The meaning of life. Look it up in the dictionary. Actually, I don't know what it says in the dictionary, but I would hope it would say to live. That's the meaning of life. That's all there is. You do the best you can, and I don't believe in moderation and balance. That's those words. Well, you know what? They probably do work for other people. I gotta stop being so selfish. I have to stop being stop being so critical. I'm grateful that I know that C is one of the letters. I'm grateful that I know that I have to stop being so critical. Because who am I? The rules that I forgot what I was saying. The rules that I give myself, it had something to do with this. It had total to do with this. The rules that I give myself are what I need to be able to function in this world. They're like, I have to say no and never, because that's what works for me. I have no moderation. Moderation doesn't work for me, because it's a slippery slope. Once I have those pizza buns, then the next day it's in your system, and I'm going across the store and buying discount pies, and then more and more and more, when I really don't even want those things. It is addiction, but apparently I don't do it as much as other 50-year-old men do. This is a cute outfit. I like this outfit, and I like that it's cute. Oh, I'm gonna wear my new hat. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't wanna like snag the. I can't see. I have so many pairs of glasses. Did I take everything out of the bag? Let's see this hat. Oh, that's nerdy. If it gets really cold, cute little pop of red, but we got the same colors in here anyway. I can pull it down, that. And it's like I'm all rugged and tough, but at the same time, cute and cozy. And I feel stylish, even though, why is this stylish? Yet at the same time, I fit right in with the working class suburbia. These are freshly washed, so they're way too tight. It is kind of a little too faded. I would like it a little blacker, but it's actually that has more to do with the light on me. That looks horrible there. I'm gonna, you know what? I can wipe down the mud with a wet rag, and that's what I can do when I have to clean up the toys when I come home. I have to. Oh my God, am I gonna go to that? I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, I'm making myself a compromise. This is amazing. C for compromise. Oh, and I don't do that. This looks cute like this. I am going to go. Wait, the dollar store is way out of the way. I'm going to go to a couple stores, and when I say that, I mean 4 or 5 really quickly. And I am absolutely 100% not going to, oh my God, I just said, gonna look at the baked goods section at all. That is poison, and that's way worse for me than it is. Think about that. Think about how despite not having any money or anything, I mean, I don't even have to buy any, and I usually don't buy anything. Pleasure from looking at toys and then not buying poison. That's a given. And what a great balance. Maybe I should try this balance stuff. Anyway, B is for balance. Not that we got that today. I'm missing a letter. R, N, E, A. The vowels are hard, but I am grateful for Earth and the everyday. The everyday's a really good one. Oh no, am I going back to all of this again? No. Look, the hat matches. Oh, I have to make a thumbnail. And what a cute thumbnail. And I'm not going to use 12 today. We'll use E for the everyday. All right, that's what we're going to do. I love you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until tomorrow, I'm sorry. No, if you watch this, I'm not sorry, because thank you so much. But why?